guys, hey, welcome back to another stream. Okay, I just need to make sure everything's good here on my end. Okay, I do apologize here. I have a fan up and running here. All right, alrighty. Let's make sure. Okay, capture. Okay, good. So that one is good. All right. Okay. All right. And just want to get out my tweets here to let everybody know I'm live. So the plan for tonight is I'm going to be reading Dead at 17, which is by a good friend of our channel. As we were talking, Bob and I were talking on Saturday. I'm going to be reading Dead at 17 here. Josh is one of our good friends of the channel, Josh Howard. If you have not read any of his work, he has done some really good stuff. So Dead at 17 is a horror themed comic, and deals with a lot of different tones, a lot of different elements. And then I'm going to be reading volume one here as much as I can here. Going to be streaming about an hour to an hour and a half, and then I'm going to be then going switching over to playing Shin Megami 5 Vengeance, and doing a little uh, streaming on that for that game. Currently, right now, I am at on that game. I am at uh, I'm probably about a quarter of a way through. So you know, and I've been really enjoying it. I beat the original game back when it was on the Switch, so I've been playing through the expansion mission and stuff like that. So, all right. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna bring up Dead at 17, and we're gonna start there. And I'm gonna take and move my character here to the side. So, for those who don't know me, if you're new to the channel, my name is Volt Chaos. I also am known as Spork, and also as Chuck. Give me a second here. For some reason, why it just wants to keep snapping back there. Okay, so we're gonna gotta be careful. I don't want to expand too much here on the thing here because then we're gonna lose the resolution. Okay, so Dead at 17. So let's start here. So Dead at 17 starred Josh Howard. For those who don't know him, he's at Josh Howard on Twitter X. Currently, he is running a Kickstarter and a on his Dead at 17 series. He is relaunching the series. It is a reimagining and some stuff that he's done with the changing of the series. The original series is really good. I love it. It's one of my favorite indie comics. Now, it was published by Viper Comics, and then it got moved over Image. But I really still consider it a very indie-focused comic. And it was a trendsetter, I think, back at the time because it was doing a lot of horror themed elements, because it combines a lot of different things, horror, some comedy, religious, and stuff like that. But um, what Josh does with it is he creates and he does a fantastic job making it his own thing. Um, Give me a second here. Yeah, I don't know why my thing doesn't want to stay, but that's okay. We'll just move on here. Okay, so we're going to start here. So this is his cover of issue one. Okay, so the characters here. So we're going to start here. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any female voices, so I do apologize, guys. But anyhow, I just want to read the series. I really like it. I really enjoy it. It's fun. Um, and I want to try and see how things are. I want to actually read the comic on series on here. Do some comic mixes and also some gaming. So I'm a really big fan of comics. So I don't see too many YouTubers or VTubers or PNG tubers actually reading comics online. Now, one of the downsides is I do have to be careful. I can't really read any mainstream, comics like DC or Marvel because I will get slapped by copyright, unfortunately. So, all right, so here we go, and we're gonna start here, and it says, Nara, thanks for going with me, and of course, then we're going to say here, I know listening to me and Patrick argue for 2 hours isn't your ideal of fun. And Nara, this is her right here. This is the main character, and this is the character Hazy. So she says, it's okay. You've always been there for me, and I hope so. I'm just glad you finally got the guts to end it with him. I think you'll be a lot happier. Of course, Hazy says, I hope so. Oh, Hazy, I know it sucks, but you're better off without him. I know. And then she goes and says, I'll call you tomorrow and see how you're doing, okay? Maybe we'll go see Elijah's band playing tomorrow night, and he might even get us in for free. Okay, sounds good. Thanks again, Nara. No problem. I will call you, okay? All right, second issue. Of course, we see Nara walking in. She comes home, goes in, she's changing upstairs in the bathroom. Of course, then we're going to move on to the next one. The nice thing is, like, the great thing about I really like is with Josh's art, you see him grow as an artist here in the beginning, and you see him really grow as he has been doing this comic for a while. His current, like I said, his relaunch, fantastic art. He's done also a series called T-Bird and Throttle. He's done 5 issues there, and that series is about a superhero reconstruction, and you see this whole backstory of this character and his destruction of who he was as a hero and his downfall, and then you see him, of course, growing as a character and stuff like that. Again, so highly recommend it. You can find Josh at his channel or his. He does have a YouTube channel, How Rad Media, and also his series, which I'll link his comic book website, and you can order from him directly. Or you can get, the Dennis 17 volumes, I do believe, are probably being re-released by Image. But anyhow, okay, so let's go on here. So she hears this loud thud, and she goes, Mom, Dad. Of course, she sees this person saying in the background, she sees the knife. And, the person's, coming in, she's saying, please no. All right. And then, of course, she sees that, they grab her by the throat, and you hear the thunk, and then you see the blood being withdrawn here, and then you, of course, see the stab again, and the blood coming out, and of course you see her dying, and of course she was stabbed here, and then you, of course, shot to Hazy, and you see the Hazy, they are somehow linked. She feels or sees something, and of course she yells out. And then here we go to the next thing here. Of course we see the funeral. And if you take a look here, Josh does have here, when this series takes place. So it is a little dated of that time frame, but that's okay. It is a product of its time, but again, it is very timeless in my opinion. All right, so of course, you see her here, and then there's hello, Miss Foss, and the gentleman says, you are Ms. Hazy Foss, correct? And he says, I am Special Agent Noel Radmer. I'm here investigating Nara's case. I'm terribly sorry to bother you, but Nara was your best friend, wasn't she? And Hazy says, yes. Well, I'm wondering if you could spare a few moments to talk to me, maybe a few questions. I believe there's a lot more to this case than what the police are telling me. And Hazy says, I don't feel like really talking right now. And Radner says, I understand, Ms. Foss, but it's very important to speak to you. I have some other leads to follow up on. I'll be in touch with you shortly. And I'm sorry about your loss. Of course, then he leaves, and she's there, goes to the diner, and then she sees Elijah. It's good to see you again. Thanks for meeting me here. And Elijah says, "How are you? I don't know what to feel. I can't stop dreaming about her. The night it happened, I knew something was wrong. I just woke up and I knew." And she says, "How are you holding up?" And he says, "I don't know. It doesn't seem real. You know, how are her parents?" "Okay, I guess." "What do the police know?" Okay, as someone who as someone could be after losing their only child, no one will tell me anything. Well, that's weird. No one is saying anything, and the police. Oh, I'm sorry. Sometimes the way the word balloons go, it sometimes throws me off. It says should be, you know, really the downside is because what it should be is it should be okay. I guess okay as someone should be after losing their only child. What do the police know? No one will tell me a thing. That's weird. No one's saying anything, and the police know something they aren't telling. According to her parents, there was no sign of a break-in. Whoever it was, there was either really good or knew a way in. I just don't understand. How could this have happened? Who would hurt Nara? I really don't know. I really miss her. And Hazy says, she was really crazy about you, you know. And when you started dating Lisa, it devastated her. I was crazy about her too. I really care for her. And then Elijah says, believe me, excuse me, I really care for her. Then one day she just changed. Believe me, I tried, but what? Is there something you know I don't know? Okay, and you know, I never wanted to tell anyone for her sake, but I think you should know. You remember about a year ago when we started spending a lot of time together, we were really getting close, and then she was over one night watching movies. She fell asleep. She looked so quiet and peaceful, I didn't want to wake her, so I let her be. And then she started being restless. It looked like she was having a nightmare, so I tried to wake her, and that's when things got weird. She completely flipped out. She started screaming. I tried calming her down. She hit me, and she was yelling things and strange things, something about evil and demons. She kept screaming to let them leave her alone. She wasn't herself, Hazy. Eventually, she calmed down and went right back to sleep. She woke up a little later, and she seemed okay, like nothing ever happened. At first, I thought she didn't remember and that she just had a bad nightmare. But as she was leaving and she just looked at me, she never said a word. I could see it in her eyes that she was aware of everything that just happened. But she didn't even speak to me nearly a month after that. And when she finally did, things were never the same between us. I tried talking to her about it. I tried everything, but she closed me off. Eventually, I moved on, and I didn't know what else I could do besides trying to be her friend. You never knew any of this? She never told you? No. She could have come to me about anything, Hazy says. But I don't understand why she felt like she couldn't tell me something like that. And Elijah says, I wish there was something more. I wish I could have done something more. I wish. I know. Police headquarters. Ms. Foss, I want you to know that we do not consider you a suspect. We just want to help some answer some questions. Hopefully find who it is that murdered your friend. All we ask is for your full cooperation. Understood? Yes, sir. Good. Now, according to your written statement, you and Miss Kilday had spent the evening together, and you took her home around approximately 11:47. This was the last time you saw her alive, correct? Yes. How would you describe her mood that evening? Fine. She seemed fine. She wasn't upset? Didn't seem stressed at all? Distressed at all? No. Any enemies? No, none. Nara really kept to herself. She didn't bother anyone. I can't imagine why anyone would want to hurt her. How well do you know Nara? Hazy says, I like to know pretty well, better than anyone besides her parents. We've been her friends since we were 12 or 13. Did she ever have emotional problems, severe mood swings, bouts of depression? No, none, no more than any other girl. Was Miss Kilday involved in the occult? What? Witchcraft. The occult, witchcraft, Satanism. Are you crazy? Is this a joke, right? All right, give me a moment here, guys. Just getting a little back feed here. Okay. Are you crazy? Is this a joke, right? Okay, I thought I could zoom in a little bit because I'm reading off the. I have it all on another screen here. Okay. All right. Let's zoom in a little bit more. Okay. No, Miss Foss, no joke. I'm very serious. What is that? Her diary? I didn't know Nora kept the diary. Apparently, there's a lot you didn't know about your best friend. Hidden late. Come on. What are you waiting for? Take it off. Oh, I don't know. Sounds kind of cold. Besides, you promised to take everything off. Oh, you big baby. Get in. I'm not getting naked until you do. All right, fine. Turn around. Oh, geez. Fine. Just hurry up. I'll give you 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, when you turn around, you better be naked in the water. Let's see. Brian? Brian, where are you? This has to be some sort of joke. Brian, this isn't funny. And then, of course, 3 people come around. And then back to the diary. This has to be a mistake. This can't be Nora's. It was taken from her bedroom. It is hers, I assure you. Her mother confirmed it. Did she have any? Did she show any of this of hers? Do you show? Do you show her any of this? Did you show her any of this? Duh, my brain. Sorry about that, guys. No, not yet. I think it'd be best if we checked it out first, which is why we brought you in. Let me tell you, your friend was seriously disturbed young lady. I read most of it. It starts off normal teenage girl stuff. Then around she turned 16, things started to snap. Started hearing voices, seeing things. It's like she began to take an interest in the occult, talking about demons, hell, and things like that. Towards the end of the writing, it becomes more and more incoherent and erratic. The girl was involved in something that I believe got her killed. Are you sure you don't know anything about any of this at all? No, I don't believe any of this. This wasn't her. She was nothing like that. Detective Falcone, we just got a report that 2 teenagers were attacked at Hidden Lake Harbor. It may be our guy. Thank you, officer. You, Miss Foss, you stay put. I'll have someone give you a ride home. Am I still going to have to talk to the FBI too? Miss Foss, there's not an FBI involved in this case. No, not yet anyways. Of course, then, she's looking down at the diary later. And she comes home and she sees her mom. Where the hell have you been? I told you, Mom. I had to talk to the police today. What did you do this time? Mom, I had to talk to them about Nora. She was killed, remember? Mom yells back, don't raise your voice to me, you little tramp. I hate you, Slam. Of course, then she's crying. She pulls out the diary. Okay. All right, and then she goes, picks up the phone and says, of course, the old cell phone, old technology. And Elijah, Casey, is that you? Yes, Elijah, I need to see you. Can you meet me at the Quick Stop by my place at the Twin Points Road at about 30? Oh, I don't know. Lisa and I have plans. It's about Nora. I don't care, Elijah. This is important. All right, fine. I'll see you in 30 minutes. And then, of course, then she hears the sound good. Mom, is everything all right? And then she goes up the door, crack. And then more people are trying to break in, and they're undead. She grabs the book. No, stay away from me. And somebody grabs her from behind, puts her hand in the mouse, and she's about to get attacked by more people. And then you hear a crack, thud, whack, fuck. Correct. And then you see some eyes, and she gets back. Oh my gosh. And then, of course, you see Nora resurrected. All right, so that was chapter 1. All right, so we're going to start with chapter 2. All right. And, okay, somewhere out in the outskirts of Darlington Hills, you see the pan shot. Of course, then we see the inside of the house, and then you say, have you heard what's going on? Have you ever heard of knocking? All hell is breaking loose out there, and this is your idea of subtle? Drop the hysterics and try to talk to me like a sane person. It's the 5th reported attack tonight. People have yet to apprehend suspects. They are saying that there appeared to be multiple groups of attacks, whether this is an organized gang or a terrorist-related effort. time. But they are urging everybody stay inside. Do not flood 911. Do not flood 911 with calls. They're doing their best. And one gentleman says, "This sounds like a mess." And then this whole thing has gotten out of hand control, Darko. It's sloppy. Mr. Pitch is in control of is in complete control of the situation. Have you are not having doubts, are you now, Simon? And then he goes and then says, maybe you should go and have another talk with Mr. Pitch, Professor. Seems we have attracted some unwanted attention. All right. And then we see him picking up the photos. Radmer, where did you get these? I took them, saw him handing around the girl's funeral. I decided to tail him. We're finished. He knows nothing. By the time he does, it will be too late. No, you're wrong. He knows about the girl. He was at her funeral. Of course he knows about the girl, but that doesn't mean he knows about us. It won't take long for him to figure out. I should have never agreed to be part of this. You want out? It's too late now. You belong to us now, Simon. You made me commit murder. Would you like me to put an end to your guilt? Because I can make that happen right now. You wanted this, remember? You wanted to play the part in the new coming order. What if we are wrong? What if she is not the one? Master is confident she is. He has felt her power, and she will soon overcome death and be ready to fulfill her role as the incubator. You had done what had to be done, Simon, and you are a hero to the cause. Now, why don't you go home, relax, get some sleep? I'm sure everything will be clear to you in the morning. I will deal with the Radmer situation, and we'll speak with you tomorrow. And then, of course, you see him close the door. I must see you now. I mean, of course. Then we go down here. Hazy. Hey, come on, Hazy, wake up. Hey, you. Nara, I had a horrible nightmare that you were killed and there were these zombies, and you came back from the dead to save me. You're right. That is pretty crazy. And then pan shot and see the zombies on the ground. Nara, what's going on? You fainted. Is that really you? She says, I think so. I can't believe it. This is insane. I don't care how or why. I'm just glad you're back. I missed you so much. Nara, what happened? I wish I could explain it, but I can't. I remember being attacked. Next thing I know, I'm lying face down on the middle of a cemetery. And then they're everywhere. I knew you were in danger. I knew I had to find you. I fought and quickly got here. I got here as quick as I can. Okay. Next thing. What are they? Are you one of them? No, she is not. Who are you? Who do you want? I believe I already introduced myself. Agent Noel Radimer? That's a lie. I talked to the police. They said there is no FBI involved in Nara's case. Who are you really? I never said I was with the FBI or any government agency for that matter. That was an assumption on your part. The people that I work for are far more serious matters than the FBI. Nara? Yes. Alright, you have no idea what this means to me. I've been on the search for you a long time. Me? Why? There's something that's going to take a while to explain. You've probably figured out that you're not exactly normal, but I was afraid I might be too late. For the fact that you're standing here proves that you're everything we hoped for. I'm really not sure. I'm really not sure. I'm following you. You say I really was dead? I will explain more later. It's urgent we get going. Wait a second. Why should we trust you? For all we know, you're the one who killed her in the first place. Okay, Hazy. Hazy. It's okay. I believe we can trust him. Hazy, get Hazy, get Nara some fresh clothes and some food. She hasn't eaten in days. I'm gonna go outside and check to see if everything's clear. Oh no, Mom. Don't worry about her. I checked on her. She's okay. She's passed out in the living room. I don't think they even noticed she was there. Do you have a relative or someone you can trust? Or you can trust who can come keep an eye on her? I could call my brother. Do it. The less he knows, the better. Okay, I'm tired of waiting. Let's go home. She told me to meet her here. I told you not to come. Oh, so I can leave you alone with Hazy Foss? What? What do you think was going to happen, Lisa? She just lost her best friend. She's going through a hard time right now. She needs someone to talk to. Yeah, I believe that. I've seen the way she looks at you, Elijah. I don't believe you're acting like this. I can't you think of someone else besides yourself for one? This is about Nora. She was killed, remember? Don't get me started about Nora. She always had a thing for you. Don't pretend you didn't want her either. And he says, I don't really like you right now. Of course, then we have a shot of her like that. Says, hey, it's me. I brought you some clothes. And, oh, God, are you, it's okay. I'm fine. Or is there anything you want to talk about? Anything you need to tell me? I know, Hazy. But this is about this Agent O guy. Are you really sure we should trust him? I don't know. I believe that he may be the one person who can explain what's really happening to me. Just be careful, and I'm not about to let my guard down just yet. Let you get dressed. And then across town, and he says, you hear him saying, what have I done? You belong to us. No, Crash. Ring, ring. What? It's your little sister. Simon, it's your little sister. Hey, is everything okay? I just heard on news. Things are a little crazy here. I need you to come and get Mom. Why? What's going on? I really can't talk now, Simon. Nara's alive. What are you talking about? I mean, are you sure? I hardly believe it myself, but it's true, Simon. I'm leaving something for you under my bed. It's a diary. There are things in it I don't understand. You're the smartest person alive, the smartest person I know, and the only person I can trust really right now. I need you to figure out what's in it. Simon, I need to go now. Please just come get Mom, okay? Hazy, where are you going? I will call you later, Simon, okay? Bye. Everything's squared away? Yeah, my brother is on his way. Where's Nara? Right behind you. Good, let's get going. I remembered that I'm supposed to be meeting someone right now. Too bad. He's gonna wonder where I'm at. He'll come looking for me. You're one too many. No one else is getting involved. Elijah, we waited for you and you never came. I thought I would see everything was okay. What's going on? Oh, hi, Elijah. Nara. Of course, then we see that we're back to the building, and the gentleman's walking down the steps. And he says, "You sent for me." Yes. The Legion has sent forth to find the incubator. Why? She's still dead. No, she is more powerful than we thought. She's already returned. She must be found immediately. We have a problem. Radmer is here. He may have gotten to her first. Then we must. Give me a second here, guys. For some reason, why? Oh, he must be stopped. Good. Sometimes when I'm looking at the image to, read from the actual thing to my images, of course, the screen is kind of distorting it a little bit. Okay. All right, where are we going? The first thing I'm doing is getting you kids to safety. There are going to be, then things are going to get ugly in Darlington Hills. I have another agent waiting for me outside of town who will watch over you until this is over. How about exactly telling us what exactly is going on? You know too many already. No, I think you owe me an explanation. If you continue to want my trust, I agree that I need to know what is exactly happening to me, who you all really are. Okay. Now he says, I'm an agent for a group called Protectorate. We are dedicated to identifying and eliminating certain threats to society of the threats of a supernatural nature. And there are men who would stop nothing to use you, nothing to get you to use you for their own ends. Why me? I know this is a real life, and it's going to be a lot to take it in all at once, but you are unique, Nara. You are one of what we call the resurrected. And throughout history, certain individuals have always sorry. Sometimes I'm gonna have to bring this over so I can. I'm gonna have to kind of. All right. Throughout history, certain individuals have demonstrated the peculiar ability to not stay dead, and I'm one of them. Yes. These men who knew that by killing you, your true power would be unleashed, but if somehow you were able to use your ability, the results would be disastrous. You're full of, I don't believe any of this. Nara, this is crazy. Don't listen to him. Whether it's the truth, whether you choose to believe it or not, but before this night, you will learn just how wrong you are. I don't know. I'm not sure of any of this. It's happening all too fast. I'm telling you the truth, Nara. There's a war being fought over your very soul. You must have felt it. Nara, this man is a con man. What happened to you is a miracle, yes. But whatever this guy is selling, I'm not buying it either, and neither should you. Elijah, this was a mistake, said Lisa. I think we should go home. And Radmer says it's not safe. And then we'll take our chances. Stop the car. Elijah, wait, Nara, just get out of here. Everything's all right, everyone. Just calm down. Do as I say. Stop the damn car. And Radmer says, I suggest you quiet down. You're really starting to piss me off. If you won't stop the car, I will. And then, of course, you hear the screech of the tires. Elijah, stop. Elijah, sit down before you kill us all. And then you see the shot here. No. And of course, he got hit. He's like insane. See what you just caused? And of course, he comes out. Oh no, Jake. Oh no, Jake, can you hear me? No, I'm sorry. I didn't see what happened. There were too many of them. Don't go any further. They're everywhere. Hold on, Jake. We'll get some help. Did you find her? Did you find Nara? Sure did, old friend. You're right. Good, good. No, no, Jake, I need you. Do you hear that? Rumble. What is that? Everybody get back in the car now. I think we should all get out of here now. And then, of course, Radmer, no, you guys go. I have to help him. And you hear that bam, gun. And then you hear, you see a bunch of zombies, of course, and Nara with the axe. And then, she starts kicking butt. And then the one zombie grabs her, and then he goes to try to fight her, and then gets a headshot, and Radmer's like, Nara, let's go. And he gets bitten by one of the zombies. No! And then Nara grabs the gun, shoots, gets shot. Oh my god. Click, click, oh no. Alright, so chapter 3. Alright, and we of course see Simon at the house, and we see the diary being picked up. And then he says, hello, Mr. Dargo. And of course we see the EI, she says, great. And of course she's holding Radmer with him bleeding, and you hear the no. And then guy grows wings, he grabs her, no, Nara. Elijah, the glove box. Of course Elijah grabs the gun and shoots. Damn it, a little help here. And 3 shots fired. Not bad. You okay? I'll be fine. Listen, I guess I was wrong. I'm sorry about it. Forget it. What are we going to do about Nara? I'm not losing her again. I just want to go home. I promise you I won't let that happen. Good work, Simon. As soon as we have the girl, all will be my mother. My sister could have been killed by the monsters of you. Unfortunately, we all have to make sacrifices in order to achieve our goal. I think I've sacrificed enough already. There's no telling what Radmer is doing to my sister, what lies he's filling her head with. Radmer will be found and dealt with, and your sister will be returned to you unharmed. I wanted to speak with Mr. Pitch. What? I'm tired of being left in the dark. I am just as valuable member of the group as others. I think I deserve to know more about what's going on, especially considering all that I've done for you. I understand your frustration, but what you're asking is not possible. Why? Mr. Pitch's mind is not the mind we're in connect when he speaks. What do you mean? His brain vocal cords are being used by another mind. He's the conduit between us and the other world. Whether Mr. Pitch is alive or dead, there's no way to know for sure. It doesn't really matter, because he's the chiefest goal. All will be made clear soon. Of course, then you see the book with the symbols, and he says, oh my, what is it? Unbelievable. What is it? Healing water. What is that? Healing water. What's healing? Healing water. That's classified. You're not going to turn into a zombie now, are you? And he says, no, these aren't zombie groups. They're dead bodies possessed by evil spirits, demons. All right, listen up. I don't have time to get you kids to safety, and even if I'm not even sure there's a place as such at the moment, but we have no time. We need to get Nara back before the enemies succeed. You have all seen what we are dealing with here, and it's only going to get worse. I need your complete trust and cooperation. I've called for backup, but I fear they will not make it in time. Understood? How do we know where to find her? And he has a book with files. He He says, these are the men we're looking for. Abraham Pinch and Hans Dargo, along with their cohorts. Pinch and Dargo were once senior members of the Protectorate. They split from our group and formed another one dedicated to the city of occult practices. For years, they've been operating in the shadows, trying to elude us while searching for Nora. She killed almost as soon as we located her, but it didn't take long to know that Pinch and his men were involved. Apparently, posing at professors at a local university, having taken residence up in the outskirts of town. What are these? These are the men we believe are working for Pinch and Dargo now. And she says, oh my gosh, what is it? She said, that's my brother Simon. Your brother, yes, he goes to dude. I remember him telling me about a person who took interest in and wanted help with the inventor. That's when we started to change. We didn't see him much after that. I can't believe that he would be involved in something like this. I'm sorry, I've done something horrible. What do you mean? I just didn't trust you. I didn't understand what was happening with Nora. I didn't know what else to do. But my brother has Nora's diary. Oh, this just keeps getting better and better. What was in it? Some kind of symbols? I don't know. Do you remember what they look like? Can you draw them for me? I don't know, but I can try. They look something like this. This is what? What is it? These just aren't symbols. This is an ancient language, the original language of the tongues of angels, and as old as the universe itself. And then, of course, we see Dargo saying, unexpected development, but certainly a welcome one. Amazing. Legion returns. And of course, then he drops her. He says, good work, Legion. What about Radmer? Dead. And then Dargo says, too bad. I had hoped to see him one last time. And now, Narkilidae, after all this time, it's taken us nearly 17 years, but here you are. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Hans Dargo, and I believe you know my associate, Simon Voss. Simon's just a little shy right now. So you're the one who had me killed, burned in hell. Thanks to you, that's never going to happen. We're going to end God's tyranny against the universe. And I'm going to help you unleash your full potential. I don't know what exactly Radmer has told you, but your interest in him you should know that his interest in you is driven purely by selfish reason. And Nora says, I will die before I ever help you. And then Nora says, that's the beauty of it. You can't die now. Once you were killed, your true nature was revealed. You now inhabit a resurrected body, a body that transcends the laws of nature. In time, you will learn to use your gifts, and just looking upon you as an infant, one would never know what power lied within you. But the Protectorate knew. You mean you had them betrayed? You mean before you betrayed them? Yes, I was an agent for Protectorate those days, so young and so naive. Born to a child born to a fellow agent and friend of mine. It was learned, let's say, from a higher source than that child. That would be you, would be unique. The Protectorate was split over what your rival meant. Some of the members, led by a man named Abraham Pinch, believed that you were a gift from above, that your weapon could be used as an enemy. Others were afraid of your potential. Pinch, you already began growing weary of the Protectorate's ideas and methods, threatened to take his followers and leave the group. Then the unexpected happened. Your mother, who refused to allow you to be a pawn in the spiritual world, took you and vanished. And your father claimed to have no part of it, and he swore he knew nothing about your whereabouts. Selling a conspiracy, this was the last straw for Abraham Pinch. He and his followers, which I was among, left to pursue their own goals and began to search for you. Eventually, we learned that your mother had given you up for adoption in an attempt to hide you, and we had traced you here to Darlington Hills. So what? Even if that is all true, that doesn't change anything. I won't be a part of your plan or anyone else's. I think I've heard it. Anyone else's. It was when we arrived here that Mr. Pinch's vision became into focus. A vision of a new order, freedom from the oppressive of the agents of God. Mr. Pinch had formed an alliance with the great rebel leader in the rebellion against heaven. You are the key to that alliance. I think I've heard enough. Oh, but that's not all. It gets better. You remember this, don't you? How did you get that? Funny you should ask. You should really re-examine who you call your friends. I was quite surprised by the contents and decipher the speech of angels is no small feat. Men have, and smaller, men great and smaller have tried for a millennia to no avail. But this one could, with this, one could bring fire down from heaven or summon a plague. How did you do it? Look, I really got nothing else to say to you, or so let's get on with your master plan or let me go. I cannot allow that. But you need to not worry. Mr. Pitch is ready to reveal his plans to you. Your destiny awaits. Well, what are we going to do there when we get there? Just walk in and say hi? You should expect the worst. You feel comfortable using a gun? No. What I can... Okay, I'm sorry. So we're back to Hazy and Radberg. Sorry, I apologize here, guys. I get involved here really quickly. But what we're going to do is when we get there, we're just going to walk in and say hi. You should expect the worst. You comfortable using a gun? No. But I'll do what I have to get Nara back. And then, of course, you see this. Why won't you speak to me? Really? You want to know why? This has been the worst night of my life. Instead of looking after my interests, my safety, you continue to put me in harm's way. All I want to do is go home. It's not my call, and it may not be safe there. Oh, running around with a strange man pretending to be the FBI, shooting guns at monsters in the middle of the night. Night is your idea of safe. What about Nora? Are we supposed to let them take her and go do God knows what to her? That's what this is all about. Is you're still in love with her? That's not true. I would do the same for you or Hazy. I knew you weren't over her. Okay, just stop. The situation isn't enough already without you adding to it. If this is how you feel, then I guess this relationship is over. You're breaking up with me here now? Oh, you're unbelievable. What is Nara? Why is she so important? Hazy and Radberg were discussing. This is an invisible war being fought right now between the forces of good and evil. This is what you saw in Nara's diary. Both sides battling over her soul. In fact, that it did not drive her to insanity is no small miracle. But now that battle has now spilled over into the physical world. Nara has already shown that she possessed tremendous inner strength, and I don't pretend to understand what she's fully capable of. Only God only knows. But if I do know that she is corrupted, then she will be a powerful enemy of the tool. Greater forces have been preparing Nara for her this moment her whole life. We just pray when the time comes she's strong enough to do what must be done. And if she isn't, like I said, pray that she is. So we have here, the next thing, we have Nara. God, if you're out there, if you're listening, I could really use a hand right now. I don't understand any of this or any of the things that are happening to me over the past year. The dreams, the vision, the voices. I know these men are evil and they have to be stopped, but what do I have to do with any of it? Why me? I know I'm still alive for a reason, and I just wish you would tell me what am I supposed to do. Do I even have a choice? In Greek, the here's the door opening. Simon, Mr. Dargo would like to know if there's anything you need before we begin the ceremony. He is a very generous. How considerate of him. How considerate of him. He really is a generous man, Simon says. Simon, how did you get involved? For as long as I've known you as long as I've known Hazy. You amazed how bright you are. I believe you could accomplish anything you want in life. But Simon, this is insanity. Simon says, you know what it was like for me growing up? No one ever believed in me like he has. Darko offered me to reach my full potential. Surely you can see him for what he is. He's a manipulator. He's manipulating you. He's pure evil. You are better than this. I'm sorry, Nara. It is too late for me. No, it's not. Help me get out of these chains. We can get out of here. No, you don't understand. Simon, I know it was you. I know you were the one who killed me, the one who killed me. But you can do the right thing and let me go, make things right, Simon. I'm sorry. So we go here, friends, colleagues, fellow conspirators, our moment of salvation is at hand. Behold your Savior. So we have this large head leading some green goop. There's Nara And then the key to it all is you, the incubator. Abraham Pitch is a great man of vision. He discovered a way to free himself from the limitation of his fragile human shell. His brain was able to reach its full potential, no longer restricted maintaining the body, maintaining the functions of the body. His mind was able, shall we say, to enter a higher state of consciousness. It was there he was able to make contact with the ancient, powerful entity known as Bolabog. Pitch and Bolabog realized that they shared a common goal. Struck a deal. Bolabog would use the enhanced mind of Pitch as a portal to enter our world and join us in our quest to reshape the earth in our image. Provided we would provide him, in return, we would provide him with a host, one strong enough to contain his awesome light. This body would act as an incubator, sort of holding tank until he was ready to give birth to his new incarnate form. The new perfect amalgamation of flesh and spirit. And that is where you come in. Nara the resurrected, Nara the hope of heaven. This is your true purpose. If only your parents could have seen their little prize now. It really took some convincing to get poor Simon to kill you. You can't say I blame him. You are quite beautiful. And she bites him. Begin the ceremony. Meanwhile, this is it. What will we do? We, of course, hear that Legion, of course, jumping on the cover. All right. And he, of course, smashes through the window. Pull Radmer. You should not have come. Of course, then Radmer is choke and gets shot. Legion gets shot by Elijah. Put him down. Elijah swings, knocks out Elijah. Lisa, get out, run. Hazy's grabbed by Legion. Radmer. Good to see you too. But don't think you have the whole satanic sacrificing teenage. Good to see you too. But don't you think you've taken the whole satanic cult sacrificing a teenage virgin to a demon lord cliche a bit too far? Are you okay? Simon, what's going on? What have you done? Dargo, you promised to leave my family out of this. Dargo says, you should have joined us when you had the chance, Radmer. You could have been a part of this. And secure my place in hell? No thanks. You're way over your head, Dargo. This is going to end well, I promise you. We'll see. Dargo, you have to answer for this. Tread carefully, Simon. You're on dangerous ground. Nara, are you okay? Yes, still hanging. Of course, then Pitch says, begin. And then here, we are humbled by your awesome light. You are welcome here, O Unholy One. Your vessel awaits. Crack. What? Hounds are surrounded. Release your prisoners and surrender yourself to the protectorate. What? It's about time. Legion. Of course, in here, through the thing, you see the agents get attacked by zombies. Bam, bam. Hold them back. And then, now, Lord Bolabog, come forth. Abraham Pitch's eyes open up, and out comes. And then, Radmer screams, Nara, get out of the way. And she's splashed with the stuff. And then you hear, Nara, can you hear me? Legion punches out Radmer. And then, of course, we hear we see her suffering. And then we go inside and say, what? Nara, you again. I've come to claim what is mine. After all the visions, the nightmares, and torment, you didn't get the hint. You won't break me. Yes, you put up quite the struggle, but you cannot resist me any longer. He cannot interfere. My power is coursing through your veins, intoxicating you. Even now, you are succumbing to my will, and know that this shall be no. And then, of course, we see, more fighting with the Legion. Okay, Elijah running, knocking out Legion. Get up. For too many times you stood in our way. I will take pleasure in breaking you. Go for it. Punch. And then, of course, here, Hazy. Yes. Nara, no. Hazy, we're getting out of here. No, leave me alone. Get away from her. Zombie attacks Hazy. Roar. And then Simon hits out the zombie. Whack, 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 whack. And then we see Dargo saying, I see you haven't lost the killer instinct. And then Simon then attacks Dargo. And then you see the book. And Simon, what are you doing? This is all your fault. You promised me she wouldn't be hurt. Get a hold of let's get out of here. Not without Nara and Hazy pointing out, forget about them. Let's go now. Lisa, watch out. Of course, then she's bit by a zombie. No. Hazy, are you okay? Come on, he's dead. We're getting out of here. No, not again. Legion punches Elijah. And Nara says, what are you waiting for? I will feast upon your soul, says Legion. Bam! Hazy, of course, fires a shot. Nice. Come on, let's get Nara and get the hell out of here. Dargo, the protector, is on the run. The Legion has driven him into the wood. Excellent. Dargo, let her go. I'm sorry, but you're too late to save her. Observe, what have you done to her? I've only led her to her destiny. There's nothing but darkness. Volobog says to Nara, all your hopes are empty. Your God has abandoned you. You're alone in the soul's voice. Even as death has rejected you, everything you have known is meaningless. Where else is there for you to turn? You're beaten. Yield to me. Lord Dargo, yes, arise, my lord. My lord? And of course she fires back at Dargo, and he says, no, and he's like, she did it. Take it easy, we got you. Lord Dargo, are you okay? I think we better hurry. And then we see Volobog taking over Dargo's body, and blam. Of course, then he's fully transformed into the demon. Oh god, not good. And we see the book, and we see Radmer grabbing it and running, and Nara, oh well, listen, the only way to stop him is this thing with your diary. What do you mean, the language? You have it all written here. The only thing that has power over the beast. Only you can do this. I can't. I don't know how to read this. It just came to me as I wrote it down. I don't know what it means. It doesn't matter. It all comes to you. Trust me. Do it before it's too late. Concentrate. And of course she speaks in the language, and I'm not even going to attempt it. But, that's a great thing. Of course, then it, of course, starts affecting Volobog, and then you see, you're doing it. And, of course, more angelic speak, and she's trying, and she fires up, and, of course, it starts sucking in Volobog, the demon, and then everybody else starts disappearing. And, of course, Nara's panning, and then you see the gun, and then bam, and then we, the most likely pitch is finally dead. And then we pan out to the shot and we say, I'll never get used to this. You're going to have to make a lot of adjustments now. You have a new life and a new purpose. But I don't want to live a new life. I just want to go back to the things that were. I didn't ask for this. But unfortunately, many of us have the luxury, not many of us have the luxury of deciding what kind of life, it should have been what kind of life hell throws at decides to throw. What kind of hell life decides to throw at us? Or there should have been probably comma there or something. The choice is that you have. The choice you have is: are you going to let it beat you or make you stronger? For I'm truly sorry for what has happened, Nara. Things are going to be a little bit easier, aren't going to be a bit easier for you. Not every one of us has ever promised a comfortable life, but someone out there thinks you're worthy of this calling. Sometimes you can take comfort in that, and for what it's worth, I'm proud of you. I just wish I could say goodbye to my parents one last time. The Mrs. Kildare are great people. They would have been a better couple to take you in and raise you. They can never know what happened. No one can. You must make a new life for yourself. Consider yourself lucky that you have friends to share your secret. Hazy and Elijah really care for you. I know. Hey, how was the funeral? I just feel sorry for Mom. Simon was her pride and joy. I'm sorry, Hazy. Well, I have to get going. And I'm sure you won't come with me. There's so much that I have to learn. I'm just not ready yet. I need to be with my friends right now, but thank you. I understand that the Protectorate will always welcome you with open arms. You said you have a second home there, and a lot of good men gave their life for you. Do not don't forever forget that. I won't. If you ever need me, here's where you can reach me. And here's a little something to get you on your feet. Hey, Elijah. Hazy Elijah. I'm trusting you to look out for her. You will. Goodbye, Nara. Goodbye. Of course, then you pan out to the shot. You see a picture of a man and a woman and a baby, and of course, him looking away. Well, I've got to get going. Lisa's funeral started. Things got really ugly between us, but I think I should be there for her family. I understand. Elijah, thanks for everything. Don't worry about it. I'll catch up with you later. Okay. So here we are. Yeah, it's weird. It's like so much has happened, but nothing has changed. Like none of it is really known. And Hazy said, or Nara says, Hazy, I think I apologize. I think I owe you an apology for keeping things from you. Sorry, I never told you about what was going on with me. I didn't want to change things between us. And then Hazy says to Nara, you're my best friend, always have been. Nothing you could ever tell me would ever change that. I'm always here for you no matter what. I'm just glad you're back. I wouldn't have known if I'd done it without you. Hazy, thanks Hazy. That means a lot to me. First we had the R. And of course, I thought you took care of all those things. Looks like I missed one. What do we say? We take this one together? Of course, then we so we see here an out shot. We see those two together. So okay, that's the end of volume 1. Alright, so yeah, the Dead at 17 series, I really enjoyed it. It was great. It was a great series done by Josh Howard. And we have the other volumes, so I do plan on going through them. And then we have some other stuff. I also, going to read his other stuff here on stream. That's probably going to be the big thing. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to switch over to gaming here. I'm going to switch over to game capture. And we're going to turn this off. And then we're going to bring up. Alright, so I'm going to switch to Shinji Megami here. I just got to get Alright. Alright, so I'm going to play this for half an hour or so here. And then, so currently right now, this is the team I am fighting with. I have my character, of course. I have Tal, Yoko, and Alice. Now, one of the reasons why I took Alice is actually pretty powerful as a dark character. And of course, I just, get past so the Matamas, are here as bonus, so I can always fight them if I want to, here. Okay. Now, so they all have a weakness, of course, to the thing is with the Maitamas is they change, so I have to use a different ability. Okay, so here's ice. Now I'm going to use the gem here. Okay, we're going to go down to, I'm not sure if this one's going to be ice. Nope. See that, so that way you guys saw here. Okay. We're going to pass. Now, most likely he's probably going to run. They're going to run. Yep. Good. So that is the downside when you have them with all different stuff. Sometimes you'll get one or two. Okay. All right, so this is good because it's only a single one. All right, so we're going to see what his weakness is. Okay, so he is to skill Maihama. Now, the big key about this game, of course, like all the Shin games, is exploiting the weaknesses. I mean, that's the big takeaway from all the games is exploiting those weaknesses to get the upper thing. Because if you don't, the big thing about this game is it can change very. Oop, I don't want to go that way. I need to go back this way. It can change, like it can. You can get pwned very quickly in this game if you don't use the right weaknesses. Alright.
So now one of the reasons why I have the all of the Mike Thomas is because of the DLC, which automatically, of course, gets activated when you get this. So I usually just try to I skip most of my Thomas stuff, just because I don't need them. Just because if you see here, I'm level 45. So right now, I really don't need them. That's one of the things about the Maitamas they did here in this game is they let me kind of level up fairly quickly, um, based on what I can get. So, you know, all right, so we're going to take this guy here, take him out. All right, skill. See, there we go, weakness. And I'll just use that. Alright, and of course she's leaving. Now I want to go up here. I suspect that it ought to have a different objective from that of the other demons, but I'm unsure to say what it may be. I suggest you stay on your guard. Okay, and of course we want to go here. Of course I'll do the recovery. Good, grab that. Alright, here we go to this guy. Okay, if only there was a demon who liked to travel. I don't think I can make it on my own. Glance. Hey, say, what will you? When you see a adorable demon like me is trouble, you're supposed to ask me to join you, and we become our best friends. Whatever. If that's how you want to play, I'll just go ahead and play it your way. I'm Agathon, the adventurer who likes to keep mysterious wonders in his jar. From here on out, I'm your traveling partner. This is going to be fun. Oh, well, he's new, because that was, I don't remember him being in the thing. And I am getting a lot of screen tearing here. Alright, let's go up this way. Now, to get that, I gotta, of course, go down the other side and go to the bridge. But let's go through here. And use my map, of course. Ah, there we go. Skill. Okay, now I need to item. Okay. Alright, so weakness is to wind. Okay, so the big thing is some of these characters don't have the ability, so that's why I use the like the shards and stuff like that, because they are pinches for weaknesses and stuff like that. Okay, he disappeared. All right, so let's go. Up here to the rabbit. So go over here, get the guy here. 46. Okay. All right. Now, of course, I can't go down the bridge yet. I mean, I can, but you gotta go this way. So we'll go back here. Now, because I've inspected these, of course, I see I can use different things. Okay, so let's go here. Item. I need a skill. What was it again? Okay, ice. Alright, item. Let's go to ice shard. Did the wrong thing. So yeah, if you see here, because I messed up on the weakness, of course, I lost 2 turns. Ice. Ooh, there's an Izanami. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back because I need to get 5 of those guys. Okay, so we have force and what? Force. So let's do this. Item. Got 2 more here. Okay. Item. Light shard. Light shard. Alright, so I need 1 more Izanagi head. So let's see here. Can I get... Nope. Ah, man. Okay. Of course. Now these guys, I need to do ice shard. up there. Dang it. There we go. Alrighty. Now, if I remember correctly, I can't get up there until I go down that way. If I remember correctly. If I remember correctly, let's run back this way. Yeah, I think I can't go up there. Yeah, of course, that one, I can't go that way yet. I can't go this way. All right. Now, so they got the rails here. Now let's see where this goes real quick. Okay, so it just leads right back there. I was kind of hoping that that would go somewhere else, but it is what it is. Because, of course, I'm so high, everything's running away from me. Let's, real quick, I wanna... Let's go back here. Need to update my title. Yeah, I really hope Sega decides to do, because I really like the Shin games, I really hope they decide to go back and do the 4 that was on the DS. I'd really like to see that be ported over. Okay, alright, so let's go down here. For me, that'd be cool. I think I can fight. I might be big enough to try to remember what his weakness is. Okay, so lightning and okay, so my Hama skills. Of course, he's gonna block all that. Oof. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Let's go ahead. We're gonna escape out of here. I'm definitely too low level to go against that party items. Let's see here. First we get to fight now the Matador, which comes from Shin Megami 3 Nocturne. Skill, we're going to use critical. Alright, we're going to wrap this up here after the fight here. Alright. Oh, shoot, I should have done that. Okay, lightning. Okay, skill. Fence up. Skill. Skill. Blocks that, so I need to change. We're gonna go to Parvati. I want her for my heals. Skill. Where is Thunder? Okay. We're gonna use electric. Ah! You son of a gun. Skill. Skill. Electric jump. Okay. Skill. Where is Thunder? Electric jump. Zagunda. What? Oh, that was. There we go. All right. Okay. All right, we're gonna choose our party. All right, we're gonna save. All right, so I need to go back and try to find. All right, so let's go. Here, and then we need to go here. Okay. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Just make sure nothing's back here for. Okay. Of course, getting all the stuff for healing. All right. I think then I am going to wrap it up for tonight here. Gotta go get some food. So thank you guys for chatting with me here. If you guys are gonna watch it later, thanks for watching the stream, and thank you for the thing. I may be going. I don't know about Thursday yet, or excuse me, about Wednesday if I'm gonna go live, or I might just go. I might be going live Friday night, of course. So, but I want to thank you guys for. If you are catching the stream now or later, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Give me a follow here on my channel here or on the YouTubes at Volchaos here at Volchaos VT or on YouTube Volchaos 1975, or you can follow me on Twitter at Volchaos VT. So I want to thank you guys for catching the stream here. I appreciate it, and want to thank you guys again for joining me. And do the likes, the subscribe. I'm hoping to grow my character here a little bit more, or this channel more. Also looking to get an actual VTubing one done, but in time. I have a small channel, but I appreciate you guys again, and I thank you very much.